Have you ever encountered a person who seems impervious to their own faults? A person so consumed by their self-perception of infallibility that the idea of apologizing seems utterly foreign to them? This, dear listeners, is our topic for today: dealing with people who refuse to acknowledge their mistakes. Consider this scenario. A student, let's call him Juan, is part of a group project. Despite his teammates' suggestions and advice, Juan insists on doing things his way, convinced that he knows best. When their project receives a low grade, Juan blames his teammates and refuses to acknowledge his role in their failure. This behavior, unfortunately, is not confined to the classroom. It permeates workplaces, relationships, and social circles. Take, for instance, a manager, let's name her Maria, who never accepts responsibility for her actions. When a project fails, she points the finger at her team, never pausing to consider her own contribution to the problem. Such behavior can have a profound impact on relationships, morale, and overall productivity. It creates a toxic environment that breeds resentment and stifles growth. The refusal to acknowledge mistakes not only hinders personal development, but also affects those around them. Let's pivot to another example: a friendship. Imagine a friend who consistently fails to keep their promises, yet never acknowledges their fault. Over time, this can cause strain and eventually lead to the demise of the friendship. In all these instances, the common thread is a lack of self-awareness and humility. Acknowledging one's mistakes is not a sign of weakness, but rather a demonstration of strength and maturity. It shows a willingness to learn and grow, to take responsibility for one's actions, and to make amends where necessary. To summarize, dealing with people who refuse to acknowledge their mistakes can be challenging. However, it's important to remember that their behavior is often a reflection of their own insecurities and lack of self-awareness. It's a reminder for all of us to practice humility, to be open to feedback, and to learn from our mistakes. In the grand scheme of life, it's not the mistakes we make that define us, but how we respond to them. So the next time you're faced with a mistake, remember, it's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of yourself. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving for the best version of yourself.